Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jalo Joker.
Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scotty Pippen. Check the numbers, ain't no games, I'm a move with precision. Put some respect on my name, I feel like Scotty Pippen. I'm feeling unappreciated, underrated, I think it's time for baby. Add some zeros and commas to the statement. At the table, we renegotiate, and I ain't from Buffalo, I need a double up full of bins. Play me like I'm Sean Carter, Wayne Carter, under this. I'm trying to triple the cash, cause you don't flip with the bag. Ain't gon' limit how I get it, I push it to max. You know the mile. Then on my add to tax. Check the stats on the ones jumping out the gym. Gunning for me, I gotta protect the rim. Starting 5 in the left, sitting on the bench. Put it in the free every night at the playoffs. That's why I don't take a day off. Till my jersey in the rafters. Winning with the players feel jacks. I ain't with that bull. Better baby, Scotty Pippen. Jumping out the gym. Yeah. Check the numbers, ain't no games. I'm gonna go. Put some respect on my name.
Four teams are officially set.
We're gonna have Swaggy P and Splashy.
I got something for Splash. I know exactly what he want to do.
This is not what he want. He knows.
Always a ton of style coming through the tunnel in New York City. The Knicks Cup.
Well,
yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Barber is out there with Towns, and it's MP in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you played?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete, it's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assisted by...
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Robinson kicks to Walker. They double-team Walker. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Hardaway comes to help. Towns against Randall. To the inside. Bryant. Good D by Hardaway.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
MP finds Hardaway. Here's Towns. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Selfless pass there by MP. You love to see that team-first mentality out on the floor.
And Hardaway comes to help. To the paint. Poked away. Hardaway with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. Inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Doncic.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For New York, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Out left to the wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And count it from 19 feet away.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game. And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
The drive by MP. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
You know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body.
Look at that!
My goodness, watch out! And how about MP just showing off right there? Give this guy a launching pad, and man, the sky's the limit.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. You just saw an explosive highlight.
Dallas foul.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. Stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Hardaway.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Barrett wide open, he fires. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Barrett's got 5.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Randall against Towns. Here's Barrett. Kick out to Walker. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Robinson passes to Barrett. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. 7 points for R.J. Barrett.
Off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And that's on a dive. Dallas will retain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Rose is checked in.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. And that one's good. Barber. He's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Down low. Now, here's MP. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. And the 3 ball is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the rejection by Towns. Fast break Dallas. MP with the ball. 3-pointer. It just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspiring. He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle. It fits in the Big Apple.
Oh, wow. Cannot help but to love the court sense and the vision. That's a terrific find by MP.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Kings really lit up the floor. He tallied 50 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Rose goes in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
Here's MP. Here's Barber. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Rose kicks to quickly. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Knicks trailed by 17. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Bertans. Takes it inside. Robinson with the block. Reddish with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
MP, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
13 feet away. Got a piece of it. Now Bertans. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Rose. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. Barber takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently. And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-6 run. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. A different look for New York. Julius Randle comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Barrett subbed in for Cameron Reddish. Then for the Mavericks, Silva's checked in. Deck subbed in for Bertans. Here's Silva, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
A nice shot by MP.
Matching the three from the other end, MP, showing you that competitive spirit of his.
Here's Walker. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. In the corner, Barrett with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his third assist on the night. MP outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
MP has been leading the charge for Dallas. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Towns is out there with Barber, and it's MP in at the 3 spot. They double-team Walker. Out to the wing, to the middle, and finished off by Robinson.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Now that's just real craftiness from MP right there. He's got the confidence to try that move and actually pull it off. That's impressive stuff.
New York moving the ball around. Barrett, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Barber, guarded by Walker. The feed now to MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up. That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. The Mavericks have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. It's stolen by Barrett. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Here's Randall, shaves over Towns, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know, you look at guys like Randall who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The pump fake is a great equalizer.
Both free throws good from Randall. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
New York.
And the call will be against Julius Randall. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Knicks. MP with it. Picked up by Barrett. And the basket is good. Towns has got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Brunson against Rose. The pass to Quickly. Misses the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Rose finds Quickly. Back to Rose. To the inside. Here's Barrett. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And 12 points for R.J. Barrett.
and he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Rose passes to Bagley. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to quickly. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset, when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Passes it to Barrett. They need this. And the rejection by Towns. MP way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Quickly kicks to Rose. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing.
Checking in
Physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Rose is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Robinson, so that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here he goes, and the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Substitution for your Knicks.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. From downtown, on the money.
And it's just competing, and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never...
More Season 5 events are on the way. This weekend, the Concha Del Mar is highlighting defensive...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And with tip.
Hey, Brian. Nikola Jokic said, quote, growing up in...
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray out there with Josh Hart. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Then it's MP and it's Towns in at the 4-man spot. MP against Porter. Towns passes to MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Murray finds Gordon. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. There's the three. It's not going to go for him. MP against Murray. Pass to MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 5 points.
Check out the range on MP. Step into the arc and making it look effortless.
Oh, MP with a block. To the middle. That's good from Towns on the assist by MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shot is good by Gordon.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Kicks it out to MP. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Murray is doubled to the inside. Jokic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Blocked. They recover it. Count that bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway comes with a double. An open look for Porter. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And the basket by MP.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Nuggets trail. Outside Hart. Pass to Murray. Outside for Porter. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Michael Porter Jr.
Porter's gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The three. Another miss by Porter.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hardaway's shot is good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Jokic against Doncic. Jokic passes to Gordon. Poke loose. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Hart. The three is up. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Josh Hart.
Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Dallas. Shoots from 14. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Yeah, he's showing off that little sweet touch of his. I mean, Jokic knows he can take this shot whenever he wants.
The three, Hardaway, and the Mavericks, another three.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. And Nikola Jokic, at times, seems like an offense.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a great...
Grant, the pieces really do fit well around him.
They really do, B.A. I mean, the Nuggets have shined when it comes to talent evaluation. As a star player, having those others to help you win is vital.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then it's Monte Morris. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Najee in at the power forward position.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He had 39 points and also did a lot of damage from long. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
It's Jokic, high post. Back to Barton. Over Dinwiddie. Got a hand on it. Towns passes to MP. Here's Doncic. It's deflected. Doncic against Porter. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Dinwiddie. MP outside. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. And here's Jokic. To the paint. Here's Porter. Second shot opportunity. Oh, MP with a block.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now a timeout called by Denver, and the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
Bertans checked in for the Mavericks. And the switch here also for Denver. Campazzo's checked in for Porter Jr. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And Doncic hammers it home.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Morris. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jokic finds Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. Hits the front of the rim and out. Dallas has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. The drive by MP. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
The Nuggets have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Morris passes to Jokic. Here's Morris. To end the run. Jokic, no good. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Denver calls timeout.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Campazzo. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Gordon on the wing. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And another miss by Denver.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Knocks it loose. Down low. Here's Hart. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. That one drops for him.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Then it's MP, and it's Towns in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And there it is for him.
Just about 285 pounds. Jokic is a mountain. So you better really bump into him to disrupt his shot.
Back to Porter. Pass to Murray. Now it's Hart. Murray with it. The three ball. Kept alive. The second effort. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. The Mavericks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Here's Gordon, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Dallas has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. The drive by MP uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 23 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Porter. And another miss by Denver.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's MP. Yeah, that one's good. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Gordon. That one no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Hardaway on the wing. Wide open look. Again, Dallas.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Murray. The rebound by MP.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
A different look for Dallas. Deck comes in for Towns, and Green is subbed in for Hardaway. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Porter Jr. Left side Hart.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The teardrop, and finished off by Murray as he lays it in. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And they pick up 2.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Morris on the wing. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Monte Morris.
Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Barton's checked in. Here's Green. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Inside, Silva. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it. And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Barton with it. Now guarded by MP. Over MP. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the paint. The kick out to Barton. A shot to stop the run. Drops in the 3.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision.
And 3 quarters of play in the book. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teams.
Look for Dallas. MP's checked in for Bertans. Bullock comes in for Green, and it's Moutier in for Dinwiddie. Morris, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Green. Here's Campazzo on the court right now for the Nuggets. Campazzo and Murray, the 1 and the 2. Then there's Will Barton. Then it's Monte Morris. Here's Murray. And he converts the layup.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Murray. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue and drawing the contact.
Now here's MP. He's covered closely. Pass to Moutier. Now MP. From deep. And counted.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jalo Joko. The volcano island Iceland. You'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking. Plus your little... Smelt it like chicken.